allow this will be used for
Oh,
you.
Merry Christmas! This is Santa Claus speaking from the North Pole. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, this is John speaking.
Ho, ho, ho! Ah, John, see, you've been keeping an eye out for me, just like a good little boy should, and I must say I'm impressed by the handwritten note you left for me.
Ho, ho, ho! Excellent, John! I know my reindeer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen will be thrilled to hear that. They give me a special report on each house they visit, and I have to say they're all very impressed with the way your house looks this year.
Ho, ho, ho! Guess who's gone digital? Your favorite tech-savvy Santa here. While my elves are still figuring out how to use a smartphone, I've leveled up. No more getting stuck in chimneys. I'm coming straight through the internet. Much comfier for my cookie-filled belly, if you ask me.
The Christmas is only about 2 weeks away, and the celebration is already in the air, isn't it? Now, personally, as I don't come from the Christian background, I of course didn't know much about what happens on the day until one of my colleagues told me about gifts that are being revealed to the kids on the Christmas morning. And it is believed that the Santa Claus comes on the Christmas Eve when the child goes sleep, and he leave the gifts for them, for the kids, to have the magical experience on the day of the Christmas. So I had this idea of making this even more magical by creating an AI Santa that can talk with the kid or your family members on the Christmas Eve. However, I must say that I have been very skeptical about creating and implementing and making such an idea out in the public, as often religious and faiths are very sensitive areas to different people. But since here all I was trying to do is to create some magical experience, I hope you would actually love seeing it in action. But regardless, let me know in the comment your opinion and how would you see this AI Santa to improve over time. With that said, let's go to the screen and see how it all works. Shall we? Before we go to the main section of this video, I just wanted to say that in this channel, I produce regular videos to hopefully empower you to take your ideas out to the world. From topics covering reviewing different AI tools, powerful AI models to write code faster, and also giving out my own app ideas out to the world, creating different courses to help you efficiently deploy your application for people to see, and also touching areas of not so much discussed tools, processes to create production standard application. So if you're someone who is really interested in this AI wave and use it to launch your ideas out to the world, you should definitely hit that subscribe button and make sure to enable the bell icon. Now let's go to the main tutorial, shall we? And now we are into our screen, and this is the specific code that you will get using the link in the description. And I have intentionally kept it very thin so that everyone, regardless of their tech experience and knowledge, can run this AI Santa and actually cherish the moment of Christmas. So the only thing that you will get technically is this Docker Compose file, and I have wrapped up all the codes and all the technical stuff into Docker image. All you need to do is just run the Docker image and follow this tutorial, set up all the AI API keys and stuff, as I'll show you in the following section, to make the AI Santa talking to you and create the magical experience for you. As you will get the code using the link, just unzip the code, and all you need to do is just register to LiveKit. Now I have already covered about LiveKit in extensive details previous in this channel. You can go ahead and check all that, or you can just follow along. Simply go to the cloud.livekit.io, register yourself, and as you log into the LiveKit cloud, you will see the screen. All you have to do is just click on the settings and then go to keys and just create a key here. Now I have already created the key, so I'm going to use one of the existing key and or existing secret to connect to the server. Please make sure you do that because this AI Santa is actually powered up using the LiveKit WebRTC framework. Now, what is the next thing that you need to do? So once you set up the key and everything. All you need to do is come here and just update the LiveKit URL, the API key, and the secret. So this is the same API key that I have used in one of my previous project, uh, in the dental agency project. As you can see, so this is the socket URL, this is the API key which I have used here, and then if you click reveal secret, that it will show you this secret basically. So just use that. And don't worry about it. I'm going to delete this so that you don't use my details intentionally or unintentionally. Now, the next thing that you need to ensure is you have Docker installed in your system and the Docker is running state. So you need to have Docker and Docker Compose both. And once you have that, I just need to run Docker Compose or Docker hyphen Compose, depending on the Docker Compose version that you have, and then up -d. Once you run, this will actually download these images from the public repository where I have already published this, and it will run the agent and the UI for you. So I'm just going to run it, and I'm just going to wait for this to run the Docker containers. Now, as you can see, it has created a network. It created two containers. One is this AI Center client one, Santa one, and this is UI one. So this one is the agent and this one is the UI. Now, all of these steps that I'm talking you here is already described in the README files. So please open the README file if you are unsure about what to do next, and you will see exact step-by-step process that is already described. Now at this stage, your AI Center application is started. All you need to do next is open up your browser. Now you can use the existing browser or you can use incognito. I would recommend you to use incognito just to confirm that it's all working. You have to go to localhost colon 3001 and this will spin up this application for you. This is a really good, nice looking application with the snowflake effect, and I have really spent countless hours over the last few days to create this application and the agent. And as a result, you may not have seen me for a while creating any video in the channel. So what you need to do is that before you hit the talk now and stuff, you need to configure the application, right? So first thing you need to do is go to admin. So once you go to the admin page, you will be needing the admin credential. The admin credential is Santa admin and the password is made by no together. Now the credential should be seen on the video as well, and I will also add it into the YouTube description. Once you do that, you will see this LiveKit configs are already coming up. This is coming up basically from this configuration that you have just updated in the Docker Compose file. So it is just picking up from there. But this is the UI config. You also need to update the backend, which is the Santa agent config. So you click there, and here you have to configure the same LiveKit stuff and as well as the different AI API providers. Now let me quickly just take this URL, paste it here, take the API key, paste it there, and take the secret and paste it there. What next I need? I need an OpenAI API key. Why I need so is because as part of this Santa AI application, you will be needing to update few details about your kids or family members who the Santa AI will actually talk and create the magical experience. So this can be actually used as a surprise from you to your family as well. So for that, we will just log in quickly. We'll go to API keys. I'm going to create an API key called Santa AI test. Just copy this, come here and update it there. Next, you need ElevenLabs API key. Now, just if you want to help me, you can use the link that I will provide in the description, which is an affiliate link for ElevenLabs API. Please use that and register and create an API key. You need to have a paid tier for ElevenLabs for AI Center to work because the voice ID that we have used for this particular application is a premium voice. So this voice is not available in the free tier. So you have to actually buy the subscription. You can just pay around $5 or something. I'll just show you quickly. So if you go to the ElevenLabs.io API, and if you click on pricing. It's like $5 for 30K credit limit. So 30K will give you approximately 30 minutes of a voice, which should be sufficient, I hope, for your testing and also usage. If you think you need more, you can subscribe to the $11 one. Just use it for first month and then maybe cancel it. This is like $11 with 50% off that you will get also with my affiliate link. So please use affiliate link if you can. That will really help the channel to grow. Once you do that, you just have to go to the app and then click here in your profile, go to API keys, and then just create an API key here. Just copy the API key and paste it there. Now, as part of the AI model that is going to create the text for you, I have used Groq. I have not used OpenAI. You can use OpenAI, of course, as well, but I have used Groq, keeping in mind that Groq is very fast and it is also free. So just go to console.groq.com/keys. I will again attach the link there, and it should be also part of the README file. And then just create a key there and copy the key. So for example, I'm going to create a key and I'm going to name it Santa Submit. And then I'm going to copy this key. I'm going to paste it there. Again, you do not need to provide any credit card or anything. This is completely free and it's very fast as well. We also need a Deepgram API key that is for speech to text, because whatever communication your child or you are going to have with this AI Santa, it needs to transform that into text. So for that, again, I will provide the affiliate link. If you can use it, that would be really good. Just go to Deepgram and just register. So if you use the affiliate link, you will also get, I think, $200 of free credits that you can use, and that is more than sufficient for this application to try out. So I'm just going to do login and I'm going to create an API key. I'll just again name it AI Santa, create the key, and then just copy this key. As a TTS provider, which is text to speech, click here and select ElevenLabs, because we need ElevenLabs for this application to work. OpenAI is not going to give you the Santa-like voice, the premium voice that we have used in the application. And then click Save Agent Config. As you click save, this will take some time. Just give it some time, because it's going to update your AI agent, which is going to run on the backend, and then it's going to restart the agent as well to take effect. Now you will see the message as it has just popped up. Sometimes that configuration is successful. That means your AI agent is ready. Now, as a next step, what you need to do is go here to this Guardian page. So what is this page? This page is where you will add your child details or your family members details. So this is the details that Santa AI will use to create the magical communication. So basically, if it knows about your house address or how your house looks from inside and all this thing, then it can actually create that magical experience, and it can take reference as well. For example, you have probably bought a gift for your kid and you can update it there so that Santa can reveal the gift or anything. Really, it's up to you how you want to add it and just test it. I would just say that add details as you feel comfortable with. This agent will be running in your local system if you use the code in the description. So you don't have a really worry about leaking out your private data. But if you want to be privacy focused, keep just details that is not going to actually cause any harm to you. That's maybe just add, instead of adding the full name, you can just add the pet name or just the first name and like that, right? So I'm just going to add a few details here just to show you how things gonna work. Now I have added the details. The name is John Derby. His age is 10. I have added his sibling, said that he has just lost his first tooth, likes to play football, loves reading the Harry Potter books, and he has also left a handwritten note for Santa. The address is 12 Magic Street, London. It's a modern house with solar-powered Christmas light and a big Christmas tree in the living room. And the Santa can come through the front door, through a blue front door, and the treats that is left is Belgium chocolate cookies. And for the reindeer, the family have kept carrots in the garden and all these details. As I said, you can add as much as details and you can add as many as details, but I would really recommend you to do maximum 3 to 5, because otherwise we are using Groq AI APIs and it can get hallucinated with a lot of data. So please make sure to keep it like between 3 and 5 for now, and then just click send to Santa. Once you do that, this is now sent to your AI agent, and it should be able to refer to this when it will speak with the child. You can again add another, as I said, but please keep it within 3 to 5 and don't make the AI model go like haywire, right? Now, next thing is to test the model. So I would really recommend you to test the model yourself or test the Santa yourself before you leave it to your child or your family member. And now you come to the localhost 3001 port and just hit talk to Santa. As you click that, it will start talking to you. Yeah, I'm gonna hit talk to Santa now. Allow this will be used for
Oh,
you.
Merry Christmas! This is Santa Claus speaking from the North Pole. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, this is John speaking.
Ho, ho, ho! Ah, John, see, you've been keeping an eye out for me, just like a good little boy should, and I must say I'm impressed by the handwritten note you left for me. You're a clever one, aren't you? I've been keeping an eye on your house, and I must say it looks like a lovely place to stop by on Christmas Eve. I can already imagine the aroma of freshly
Sorry,
baked
what did you say the
cookies
address is?
wafting from the kitchen. Claus, I have my ways of knowing things. Let's just say I have a special connection to the homes and children all around the world. And I must say, your house this year is looking particularly festive. I can see the big Christmas tree in the living room on the first floor, isn't it a beauty? And I hope you left out a few treats for me, maybe some of those delicious Belgium chocolate cookies you left out last year.
Yeah, I did. When are you coming and what gifts that you are giving to me?
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, John, you're going to have to be patient, my little friend. I can't tell you exactly when I'll be arriving, but I promise you it'll be on Christmas Eve, when the moon is shining bright and the stars are twinkling. And as for the gifts, let's just say you're going to be very pleased with what you'll find under the tree. Ho, ho, ho! Excellent, John! I know my reindeer Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen will be thrilled to hear that. They give me a special report on each house they visit, and I have to say they're all very impressed with the way your house looks this year.
And then you can click. You can also use the microphone button to mute yourself when you are speaking. Just test it out and maybe just update the data. In case you see that it's speaking rubbish and you want to update some details, you can do that actually. How you can do is you have to come here and you will see in the Santa data folder that will be created after you start these agents. You will see the details there basically. So for example, here you see the add details are added. You can directly update it there and then just restart the agent and it will actually pick up the changes. So you can do that. That's something that I haven't got time to update through the UI. So please make sure you do that if you need. And that's all pretty much as part of this code that I wanted to show you. Now, as I said, I have literally left out everything else and focused on this application for last few days to make it work and so that I can make it a gift for you for the upcoming Christmas, to make it more magical and to make your family get surprised and be happy about. But just to compensate the amount of effort and the cost of making this and everything, I have actually put the code behind a very small paywall that you can easily afford, I'm sure. So if you please use the link and pay that small nominal fee and get the agent, that would really help me to improve upon this code as well as to help the channel grow. And I could also add some more features that is already in my mind. And in case you are not coming from tech background and you still want to use this, I am also going to keep a link in the description below. Please use that link where you can order the AI Center to be delivered to you. So what I will do is I will host this particular application in a self-destructive server for you, and you don't have to worry about any AI API cost or anything. You just put down the orders in the form in below, and I will set up everything for you in a production standard VPS server with a domain name as well as keeping all the privacy and security in mind. So everything will be stored inside that particular server in a Docker container. And that particular server will be auto destroyed after 26 December, after the Christmas period ends. So that's how I have designed it and planned it to keep it. But I have only opened that for 20 participants. So only 20 of you can actually put the order for me and I'll be able to help you out with the AI Center. Again, this is only for people who don't know much about technical stuff but still want to use this magical experience. And everything that is going to be deployed for you is going to be keeping the privacy as a first thing to be keeping in my mind. But if you're really interested to know how to actually create the agent or how to actually create the app, the best place would be to actually buy the SaaS course that I have already pre-launched, because in the next week, actually the upcoming Sunday, we have the SaaS mastermind meetup that we have every week. So where I will take this code and I'll explain it to the wider audience there who have already bought the courses, so that they will know exactly how to create such application. And as an alternative, you could also take the membership in this YouTube channel. So if you become any members above Inside Explorer, again, you will be invited to join that live meetup through Zoom or Teams or whatever Google Calendar channels. So you can actually directly interact with me with all your questions, as I would reveal the code that I have used and how I have approached this particular app. But if you join any membership tier below the Inside Explorer, that's also fine. What I will do is I'll post the live stream link so that you can actually join me in the YouTube chat and we can have the interaction through the chat as well. But if you are reluctant to take any of this route, that's also fine. I can understand that. I'm anyway going to bring the AI agent part of this particular application in the next video. So please stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to show you how the AI agent is working in the background in the next video. And I'm also going to show you how to deploy this app in a production setup using Coolify, as I'm already working on the Coolify hosting course, right? That you probably already have seen in the channel. But I would really request you to take the membership or take the course, because that will immensely help me continue create this kind of tutorial and this kind of app and share it out to the world. With that said, I'm going to end this video right here. So please, you take care, and I will see you onto the next one. Bye.